Hi, hello everyone, and good day. Today, my colleague and myself, Mrs. Keply, and myself, Mr. Kati, will talk about fascinating topic about polyandry. Uh, Polyandry, it is a new marriage that is practiced in our Melanesian culture, so as in our indigenous, let's say Papua New Guinea in our country. In most of our society, our community, and in the family, we used to practice polygamy. And polygamy, it is a biblical term or thing that is being recognized as we as a Papua New Guinea, we are a Christian country, so we used to practice that polygamy marriage only in our country, so as Melanesian cultures. So as being as Papua New Guineans, we learned that polyandry, it is a new invented marriage that has been practiced uh, outside the world, and then lately we saw the thing has been practiced in Papua New Guinea illegally. I'm talking today at this very moment, something is happening, so I will give you a classic example. Right now, as I'm talking, I'm residing in Goroka, where I'm located in Ato Market, and there is a woman marrying an Indian man. And also at the same time, he's marrying his own countryman to Goroka Apo. And then last time I saw them that they were having a problem a little bit, and they take this matter to the court. And then this woman come against and say that I have right to marry 3 or 4 beyond men, because she said that she married an Indian man, so they're their culture. So the first husband allowed her to marry another indigenous countryman. Therefore, I witnessed for myself in my naked eyes. So as I heard rumors like in Rabaul, some other provinces within my country, polyandry is being illegally practiced. So therefore, my comrade will come in support to talk further on that. So we will discuss more about it. All right. According to the law of Papua New Guinea, Marriage Act 1963, Chapter 280, as an elite, I can say that polyandry is illegal practice in our country. As I have said, a woman from Goroka married a Hindia, and 2 men from Goroka. It is completely illegal. Yes, in our country, it's a freedom country. We can do whatever we will do, but polyandry, when practicing it, it will heavily affect our education system, governmental sectors, different organization sectors. Also, it will influence and affect our societies, our communities, and our future generation. Therefore, I want to say that polyandry is completely illegal practice. The more we practice that, it will heavily affect our country and our future young ones to come. There are more to come and say, so please stay tuned.
Okay, I am Miss Kepler. As my colleague have said already, in this culture, marrying one woman to several men can also help balance the population and provide economic stability. It is a way to manage resources efficiently While polyandry is rare globally, it is important to understand its significance in the context where it occurs.
Uh, Thank you, Ms. Kepler. Now I will be speaking on the concept and origin of polyandry. Polyandry is one of lesser known form of marriage in outer culture, but it is new in our concept as a Papua New Guinean. So, polyandry is a word that derived from Greek word. So, like further define definition into polyandry, meaning that poly, it means many, and anhedrous, it means man. So when we look into it, it concept and origins, it's like it was been established in the Western cultures. For example, countries like Tibet, India, China, and so on. But in our country, polyandry is like new thing to our society, culture, and in different sectors in Papua New Guinea.
Thank you, Mr. Kati, for explaining the concept and origin for polyandry. Exactly, anthropologists suggest that in places where land is scarce or shortage of land, polyandry can help prevent the division of property by keeping the land a single family unit, which made family to become more economically stable.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kepler, for elaborating more further on concept and origin of polyandry. Now we'll be going through the impact and teaching of learning in our culture, especially polyandry, the topic as we have gone through. So my question to all of us is that how does polyandry impact in our teaching and learning? Here I would say that in our culture, that practice is like not recognized. Students may learn about family dynamics differently. They might see comparative or cooperative family structures as a norm, which meant, or especially, the woman cannot influence how they approach teamwork in school. For example, in school we learn such things like in marriage, polygamy only. But to give knowledge to the student in our education system, I think polyandry is hard for us to introduce in our education system to learn our student to live that kind of life in our country.
Thank you. I dig into the impact of polyandry on teaching and learning. Recognizing different family structures can help create more inclusive classroom environment. For instance, students from polyandrous families in Papua New Guinea may feel more acknowledged and supported when their unique family background are respected and understood. For example, certain regions in Papua New Guinea where polyandries or women having multiple husbands is practiced, a teacher who is aware of this cultural norm can ensure that students do not feel marginalized or fostering in a sense where the sense of belonging and cultural obligation in the classroom.
Once again, thank you, Ms. Keplai. Now we will be emphasizing on impact on students and colleagues. For us as teachers, we have to recognizing the diversity of family structures can help us connect better with our students. It allows us to create like lessons as we go through, which will reflect us each background. So I want to say that as a teacher, it's good for us to learn like polyandries, like in our education, when doing our presentation or teaching our students, we will tell or teach them what kind of system that is adopted from outside culture like polyandry marriage. So like teachers, like our colleagues in educational department, we need to know, learn how polyandry is all about in our country.
Thank you. In addition to the impact of students and colleagues, for our colleagues, embracing these differences can lead to richer discussion about culture and making our teaching more relevant in the context or the classroom where we are teaching.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we will be talking on polyandry marriages, on the impact on growth and development. Let's talk about how polyandry impacts students' growth. Students from polyandrous families might develop strong skills in negotiation and cooperation as they learn to navigate complex family dynamics. In our future, when we don't talk about it, like they will not grow in their skills, in ideas. Therefore, we need to make them grow in their understanding and how they will move forward, especially in the marriage of polyandry.
Thank you, Mr. Kati. Absolutely. Then we also saw a great adaptability and resilience and qualities that are beneficial in today's changing world.
Thank you. Furthermore, we'll be talking about benefits and challenges in polyandry. The benefits for students include learning from diverse perspectives and developing strong social skills. However, there can be challenges too. Some students may face stigma or misunderstanding about their family structures. As per the family structure, the nuclear family that have in our society of Papua New Guinea, as far as we know, we will benefit from polygamy compared to polyandry, which is not relevant in society of Papua New Guinea.
Thank you, Mr. Kati. All right. As teachers, we need to be aware of these challenges to support our students efficiently. We can create a space where all family types are celebrated in our society, country, and community where we belong.
To conclude on everything we have discussed on polyandry marriage system, we have talked about its first concept and origin, second, impact on teaching and learning, third, we talked on impact on students and colleagues, fourth, we discussed about impact on growth and development, and lastly, we talked about benefits and challenges. Therefore, polyandry is a unique family structure that offers valuable lessons in cooperation and resource management in our society.
Okay, by understanding polyandry, we can enrich our teaching practices and support our career student body more efficiently. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope you will get new insights and interest into this topic, polyandry.
This brings us, my colleagues, Ms. Keplai, and I, myself, Mr. Kati, to the end of our video presentation for the topic of polyandry. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to share them below comment section. We would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you very much and see you around next time. Thank you.